And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. The Nets will look, but they believe they can come away with a win.
Check it out. Well, and you wonder if the expectations weren't a little too high for this club. I mean, I know they were excellent last year, and people thought it would just carry over, but that's not always the way it works in the NBA.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Brady, he's in at shooting guard. Russell is out there with Davis, and it's Howard in at the center. Ball's not loose. Pass to Davis. Outside, Russell. Jazz passing it around. Brady passes to Davis. Passes it to Marks. 5 to shoot. Screen by Howard. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Drills it from outside.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brook. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Gill after the made shot from Brady. Gill misses.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Screen by Howard. Here's Brady. The shot will not go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're, boy, you've got to cash in on it.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. Howard hits them both. Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The pass to Blackman. To the inside. Here's Wilkes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Cool Hands. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
That's good. Cool Hands got 5 now.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Pass to Osborne. Here's Gill. He's guarded by Russell. Down low. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Russell. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 5. In low to Davis. Passes it to Osborne. Here's Wilkes. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Nets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brady. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Wilkes. Offline with the baseline jumper. Utah leading by 4. And the pass to Brady. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. He'll knock that down more often than not.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
For Utah, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They set the pick inside. Tries again. Good. Got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wilkes, rejected by Brady. To the inside, Humphrey. Here's Gill. Left rim and out.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
There's the steal. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Humphrey. Against the rim with a two-hand slam. Wow.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
You know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on it.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Utah. Here's Wilkes, and there's the rejection.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell passes to Brady. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Russell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Shot is off. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, in this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Nets trail by 6. Here's Deminick. The rebound by Brady. Coolhand's got 3 rebounds now in this one. For the Jazz, Brady in a 2-guard, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Pass to Black. Here's Deminick. Good on the baseline, Jay.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Jazz leading by 6. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Hornets had a huge game. He finished with 27 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing for.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely... best that night.
And with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the punt.
And the Jazz making a change here. Russell's checked in.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
The feed to Kid Gilchrist. Passes to Osborne. Back to Kid Gilchrist. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Akia misses the three. Jazz leading by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Young sets a screen for Kid Gilchrist. Here's Osborne. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They're very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
The Jazz shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Goes up. Here's Mark. Throws down the breakaway jam. Mark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Utah. To end the run. No good.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Brooklyn with the ball after the missed 3 from Brady. The Nets working the ball around now. The pass to Osborne. Here's Akia to the middle. Here's Blackman. And he gets it to go.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Pass to Brady. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Nets trail by 11. Right wing. Here's Akia. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off. And knocking it down.
Here's Cool Hands. 11 points in the game. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Then you can... feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Both teams will make substitutions. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Jazz second.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering.
And we finished one half of basketball. Jazz lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. really...
The second half is about to get going here. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Here's Wilkes. No good on the quick three.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Brady passes to Marks. A three-pointer, no good. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. Third, sixth in rebounding. And they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And to me, what really stands out with all those numbers you talked about, Clark, are the blocks, because they're a physical team. They're dominant in the paint, and they've got great length. And when they're between you and the basket, it's tough to get a shot over these guys.
No good from Brady.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Passes it to Blackman. Here's Wilkes. Gets an open look and hits. 8 points for him. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Davis sets a screen. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 11. Picked off in midair. Tries to save it. Assist goes to Russell. 13 points for Cool Hands.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Out left to the wing. And the pass to Osborne. Clock at 6. Here's Deminick. Rebound, Utah. Cool Hands got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the get to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. Inside, here's Blackman.
No up. Excellent D from Howard. Jazz leading by 13. Here's Brady, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Young's checked in for Brooklyn. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the net coach is going over with his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it and create opportunities on the fast break. He also urged them to drive the lane aggressively on offense, saying they won't be able to handle us if we can get bodies to the basket each and every time down the court. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Brady. To the wing on the left. The kid of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And, you know, for the Wizards, that's a game they'd really like to have.